All right. Intellectual pact. Assemble. It is time for another episode of Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
So, here we are. I'm sure he is. And so are a lot of operatives up on the memorial wall. A big heart will weigh you down. I don't know if you had the pleasure of working with Jason Hudson. He was one of the casualties back in Panama. Just weeks before he died, he told me about a paramilitary group that may have infiltrated the CIA. Guess what they were called? Hudson seemed to believe they were homegrown, maybe transnational, but American-dominated. Most likely military and intelligence expats. The recruits seem Western-trained, English-speaking. They know how to think like us, which makes them especially dangerous. After Frank got out of Walter Reed, the news was that I put him in that chair. I was the one who compromised his Panama mission in '89, got Hudson and Mason killed, Woods injured. All bullshit. When I skipped town, I went silent on him, on everyone. Better he hate me than get caught in the net, but I guess it didn't matter in the end. So yeah, he did take a leap. He's loyal. Last March, someone produced documents showing encrypted transfers. From the drug lord Raul Menendez to my personal bank account. I got wind of it before Langley called me in from Morocco. Decided not to get on that plane. I'd been in contact with Alawit since the beginning of the year. He wanted a red carpet out of Iraq and was willing to talk for it. As a Minister of Defense, his value was high, and he knew it. After coalition forces attacked, well, his timeline changed. I was to meet him in Kuwait and supply passage through Europe. Seems I wasn't the only one who knew his plans. Uh-huh.
Maybe you should be getting ready.
The board's got our mission details.
Please excuse me, Case. Unlike others, I cannot step away at the moment.
Palace we're after is in western Iraq. Syrian desert. There's a complication.
Desert Storm. Coalition forces launched the operation 2 weeks ago against Saddam Hussein. They're taking out as many strategic targets from the air as possible.
They haven't destroyed the palace yet, but that's about to change. British SAS forces are on the ground hunting mobile Scud launchers, and they've marked our palace for massive aerial bombing. That can't happen. We don't know what Pantheon's hiding in the bunker under the palace. If it's destroyed, we lose the trail.
I reached out to an old collaborator of mine at MI6 for a favor. She pressured the SAS to delay their airstrike, but it'll come at a cost.
We're gonna pose as Delta Force operatives so this Helen Park can get us to the front. Then we're gonna help the SAS clean up those Scud launchers. After that, Palace is ours.
The SAS want these Scuds destroyed as much as you want that Palace. We think the Iraqis could start launching at any time.
Jackal 2-1, let's smash those launchers! Moving to flank the first sight! Alright, Park, keep those Yanks of yours on a tight leash.
There, Scud up. It's already happening.
The site's still a quarter click ahead. Can we pick it up?
Activity.
Coming down! We're going in hot.
Got a target. Go back down.
Contacts through here. Follow me.
Jackal 2-1, we're on the other side of the ravine, closing on target.
Faster! Jackal 1-1, we're nearly in position.
We're at the top of the ridge, kicking things off. Maybe a dozen tangos down there. They're launching! Enemy truck incoming! Knock 'em down. Got it.
Sight clear. Case, get a charge on that Scud, now! I'll cover you.
Get down there, Jackal 2! Jackal 2, what are you waiting for? Stop it down!
Bring up job, everyone. Now listen up. Pritchard, Skinner, clear up this rubbish and unload the trucks. Yes, sir. We're building our layup here. Your crew's not too shabby, Park. Now let's see what else they've got.
This will be our base of operations for now. Here, you won the straw vote and get to carry the TAC map. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so you'll find it useful. We need to neutralize 3 more Scud sites. Stay alert out there. You might find other things of interest as well. Gladney's promised to help your team breach the palace if you destroy those Scuds. Help him out, and we'll see if he's a man of his word. You can talk to him yourself if you'd like. He'll stay here in the layup, working logistics for the SAS. Once you're ready to head out, we'll follow your lead.
Need something? So much interest in this palace. If it was up to me, we'd have blown it to Kingdom Come by now. The only reason it's still standing is Miss Park over there. Interesting indeed. Yeah. Just help us take out the remaining Scuds and we'll help you get whatever it is you need. Not at the moment. It's too many bloody surface-to-air missiles. In fact, I just received word that some of your Delta Force friends were shot down nearby. We have our own attack helo, but it's not getting up there unless you find some way to disable the SAM sites in this region. The Iraqis have a few new encampments, likely connected to these cross-border missile strikes. Intel reports several unusual forces embedded in the camps. I'm not sure what you should expect there. You're mostly on your own there. Command's made some supply drops in the area, but we haven't had a chance to retrieve them. If you find any, they're yours. I've sent Jackal 1 for the Scuds in sectors 7, 8 and 9. The rest are yours. We put advanced scouts on the ground to find the sites, and they're still out there. If you meet any, they might have additional intel. Don't you Americans talk? Of course. But no one besides Park seems to know about your little pack. To be honest, I don't give a shit about your agenda if we can get the work done out here. Let's hope they make short work of their targets. Don't worry. If all goes according to plan, they'll be back in time to help raid the palace. That is, if you uphold your end of the deal. What do you have in mind? Well, we can support your crew with an attack helo, but it isn't getting in the air until those surface-to-air missiles are taken out. Damned if I know. Maybe the Iraqis have pulled in some mercenary help. Whoever they are, they seem to be connected to some of the new outposts that popped up recently. I'd clear them out if I were you. They're still in the field. If you're looking for them, they're likely near the Scud launching sites. Best of British to you out there.
Got no shortage of guns. Grab whatever gear you want. Might want some of that C4. Shit'll tear right through a Scud launcher. We'll get going when you're all tooled up.
Case, if there's anything else you want to know about the mission, I'd speak to Gladney over there.
We ready?
We've got gunfire to the right. Over those dunes. Careful.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Bannon of Delta Force, requesting immediate backup. We're taking heavy fire at the helo.
Down helo. America. They can use some help. Get in there.
That's the last of them.
I'd rather like saving the day.
Let's see how Bannon's holding up.
Soldier, where the hell? Doesn't matter. I need you to call an airstrike. Terminal's inside of the helo. Go!
This is Diesel 2-1. Hold out until I get there.
Airstrike's inbound. Stay alive till they get here. Armor's rolling in. Damn it, trying to pen us in.
Diesel 2-1 is one mic out. Diesel 2-1 in the air, looking for target. Be advised, delivery danger close.
God damn.
Diesel 2-1 ready and waiting. Alpha Mike Foxtrot. Diesel 2-1 available for tasking. Vehicle confirmed.
Nice.
Diesel 2-1 bugging out. Diesel 2-1 available for tasking.
That takes care of that. Let's get back to bed.
Thought our mission was over till you showed up. Thank you. From one Delta unit to another. Keep the SATCOM. Godspeed.
An airstrike.
I might be Delta Force forever after this.
Eyes up for those SAM sites.
We take them out, we'll have an aerial advantage.
Where the hell is our vehicle?
How long have you three been together?
You're asking them too long.
What he said.
Oh, it's right there.
Open minds, right, Case?
Ah, shit. Well, that sucks.
هل بدأت أفقد عقلي؟
I'll keep an eye out.
That'll help. We should grab any others we find.
Let's keep moving. That'll do the trick for taking out scuds.
Whew. Accidentally blew up our car.
Hey, Delta, I see you're close. I'm up the ridge and inside the fence with intel.
Glad you made it, Delta. Let me show you what I'm seeing.
Alpha Mike Foxtrot. Good to see a friendly.
Whew. Marshall, I almost shot you. Hmm. Hmm.
Diesel 2-1 ready and waiting. We're done. There we go.
Hmm.
Let's hit the road.
There we go.
We've been compromised.
Slow down. Village ahead. Probably occupied. Let's clear it out.
Here we go.
We got a number.
Multiple hostiles to your left.
Hmm. Hmm.
Where are they?
Our two subjects, brothers, began exposure. Patient A, injection.
You see where they went?
Ventilation. Their pupils are dilated, but vitals are stable. Results to follow.
Two exposure methods. But exposure to what? More unusual hostiles here. We're not short on resources. I believe that's it.
Hmm.
On Gladney's good side, taking out the SAM sites is my recommendation.
SAM sites, scuds. We're lucky he didn't add his laundry to that list.
Gladney's a pretty good negotiator, putting us to work before helping us take the palace.
He's been doing this a long time.
Okay, 0761. Nice.
Pantheon recordings. I can't imagine there's a happy ending.
Only one way to find out.
It appears your mystery group might be real after all, Adler.
You don't trust me?
Just as much as I need to. Don't doubt it. Gladly. We've spotted one of the SAM sites.
Excellent. If you take those surface-to-air missiles off the board, we can get your helo support.
One down.
If we destroy the other two, the Iraqis will lose aerial advantage in the region.
We'll keep an eye out.
Shall we mosey on?
Controls down.
Nice.
Riverbed's a tight squeeze.
Casey's got this.
Got eyes on tangos. Haven't spotted us yet.
That'll blow your cover. That's risky.
It's a hell of a lot faster if Glad just agreed to help us out.
Out of what? The good of his heart? War has a cost. You know that, Marshal.
Sure do. Scud hunting falls under my billable hours.
Remind me to mail that check with your medal on.
Hostiles 9 o'clock.
Tread carefully. Spotted an enemy camp in the dunes.
Another Pantheon encampment. Wouldn't mind paying them a visit.
We've been spotted.
Got a target.
Look.
Another Pantheon encampment. Wouldn't mind paying them a visit.
Hmm.
Crown, they got our seeds.
More Pantheon?
Yep.
Day 2. Patient A, injection, tried to escape. We restrained him, but he's demanding to be with his brother. The doctor thinks we can bargain with him and his brother in exchange for his cooperation. Results to follow.
It was cruel, using a civilian's family as a bargaining ploy.
You think the brothers were civilians?
I guess political prisoners. Pantheon wouldn't use their own. Not for day 1 trials.
Damn. Oh shit. Wrong button. Whew.
This Pantheon group was doing human experiments. I'd like to find out what for.
Man, these dudes going for us.
Analysis has no intelligence on the Pantheon. Are you sure these aren't just soldiers of fortune?
Positive. Another SAM site over there.
We can hit it now or later. Your call.
Fuck.
Not too shabby.
One more SAM site to go. You all might get on Gladney's good side.
Damn it. Blew up our vehicle again.